What's up, guys? It's Remedy from GSG GameSense Gaming coming to you with another Grand Theft Auto 5 video. This time we are doing the knife flights. This will get you the close shave achievement / trophy. Right now I'm showing you how to obtain a fighter jet. You want to head over to the west entrance of the military base, and there's going to be a hangar out here with a fighter jet inside of it, and the hangar is great coverage so you don't take a lot of damage. And once you get in that jet, you can essentially take off in like 1 to 2 seconds. I wouldn't really recommend this fighter jet for the challenge, but I wanted to feel like a man, so I did it anyways. I would recommend getting the crop duster for this challenge. It's a slower plane, make it a lot easier to do this. And you can get that at Sandy Shores, and that's actually where you should be heading right now. Anyways, you want to head back there and save this plane so you don't lose it later on. Before we get into this, I want to give you a little bit of advice. First of all, if you have not attended flight school, you want to do so now. That's going to show you how to use a plane while you're in the knife position, and that's very important. The next thing is you need to use Trevor. Unless you have somebody else with higher flying skills. Trevor's going to have 4-bar flying skills. If you did Under the Bridges before this, then he might even have a maxed out flying stat. The last thing that I would recommend is quick saving before every single knife flight. On the approach, quick save, that way you can load right up and you can get straight to the knife flight. Alright, so this first knife flight is very basic. You can actually prep for the approach on the way there. If you know how to control, if you've learned how to control going up and down while you're in the knife position, which you should have, took in the flight school first, this should be very easy. Alright, same location, just 2 different buildings right next to the last one you just did. So you can prep for this one fairly early as well. Alright, knife flight number 3 is the last of the easy ones for a while, so hopefully you're not having a hard time just yet. Another one where you can prep early if you'd like to. And this is just really easy, really basic. So I'm going to warn you to remove all breakables out of the room that you're playing in right now. Alright, so essentially number 4 is fairly easy. However, I had a hard time finding a good approach. It's like clustered in between buildings. So what you want to do is get into a knife flight position and lower yourself down into it. Number 5 is fairly simple. You're going to see these big tall buildings out here while you're flying. You might even fly in between them not knowing, but this is a knife flight. Knife flight number 6 and 7. We're going to approach from the south side, and you want to get into your knife flight position. What's important here is the exit. When you exit, there's going to be a building in front of you, and then when you turn to the left, you're going to see a bunch of palm trees. So you just got to be aware of that. Knife flight number 8, I came in from the southwest. You want to approach this way because on the exit, there's not going to be any buildings. You're going to have a clear shot. So what I did was I turned into my knife flight to position myself for the buildings. And when I come out, there's nothing in front of me. So do not go from the north. There are buildings in front of you when you go from the north, and it's all bad. Except for that. This is knife flight 9, 10, and 11. This is 3. There are 4 right in this cluster, but you can only get 3 at a time. So I came in from the west, and just get in your knife flight position and basically just weave in and out of these buildings. Knife flight number 12 and 13 are right in front of that cluster of buildings you just went through. This time you're gonna approach from the south end, and you wanna get into that knife flight position. I really found later on that coming into your knife flight, turning into the knife, really helped out a lot. It helped me at least. Knife flight freaking number 14, probably the hardest one, and that is because you have a small crack to go through, and I do believe I only got half of my plane in this crack and it's still counting, so hopefully the same for you. Yeah, I crashed into that wall so many times. Make sure you're quick saving. I'm telling you, you are gonna get so pissed off. Alright, so at this point, fly out towards the Vinewood sign, and that's going to prep you for knife flight number 15. And a GSG challenge alert! Knife flight number 15, approaching from the north side. You're going to come down in between these buildings, and the GSG challenge is you've got to barrel roll through these buildings and unlock the final knife flight. And there it is, the GSG challenge. So if you hit that challenge, let me know in the comment section below and let me know how you did. Other than that, I am Remedy. Peace out, Trevor. And peace out, guys. Thanks for watching.
A few weeks ago, I was happily sulking by my swimming pool. What do you want?
I just came by to see if there's something I can help you with.
I'm retired. My psychotic best friend shows up out of nowhere.
Nobody tells me what I want!
To torture me over mistakes I made over a decade ago. You're back in the game? I guess.
Yes! Woo! Welcome back, man!
We're all professionals. We all know the score.
This is legit business. 401ks, tax returns, and all.
We're gonna move quick, and we're gonna keep cool.
My job, my score, get your own!
You are alone, you pathetic psychopath!
Suppose a group hug's out of the question?